You can't help but nod your head to it. I know. Hey, what's going on? Everybody, welcome to the Ales and Tales podcast. We are going to bring you a review today on another beer. Hope you get a chance to find it and enjoy it. Hopefully we get to enjoy it so that you will know to go and enjoy it.
We never really get to enjoy it. We just sample it.
Yeah,
we don't want to get too inebriated.
That's right? I enjoy the taste, but I don't get to enjoy the full effect.
That's right.
Yeah. If we do a beer each per podcast,
I would be slaughtered by the time we're done recording.
It'd be rough. I'd be okay, and it would be a funny episode at least.
Hey, we got Jim Tony.
Hey, thanks so much for having me back on, Mike.
We got the Jim crew today.
The Jim pairing.
Yep, and obviously Jim McCarthy behind the soundboard and everything else, and then myself, Mike Mercurio. And we're going to try and do a shorter episode today, so we'd love to hear your guys' comments. So first and foremost, everybody listens to podcasts and watch videos differently, so we want to find out if people prefer a longer one or a shorter one, just to figure out what you would prefer. He's going for a sound effect. I know it just because I said the longer one is right. I know it. I saw him moving.
I'll find something here.
But so we want to get your feedback. You can follow us on Instagram at the Ales and Tales Podcast. You can go to thealesandtalespodcast.com for all the different podcast listening sites. You can follow us on Facebook. We are at the Ales and Tales Podcast. Just let us know what you think, and also let us know if you have some beers you want us to try. We're down with that.
Don't we have a link tree?
No.
We should probably get one. So go to Ales and Tales Podcast, takes them right to the link tree. All the links are right there.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. So that's Jim's arena. So we'll get that figured out.
It's always my arena.
Yeah, well, mine is drinking the beer and talking too much. That's what I got. So today we're going to bring you a review on Kona Big Wave Liquid Aloha, as they call their beers. So Kona Brewing out of I guess you can probably guess, most of you, Hawaii.
Really?
Yeah. And let me see. So Kona Brewing Company, their history, just so you guys know, was founded by father and son team Cameron Healy and Spoon Kahulsa. I am not pronouncing that right, I assure you. The pair had a vision to reflect the spirit, culture, and beauty of Hawaii in a collection of local island craft beers. So in 1994, they set out for the Big Island to bring their dream to life. Flash forward to today, and Kona Brewing has become one of the widely popular craft beer brands in the world. Huh, I didn't know that. I do see them around. That being said, we've managed to stay true to our Hawaiian roots through innovative sustainability and community outreach, and we're still headquartered where it all began in Kailua, Kona, on Hawaii's Big Island. So that's pretty cool.
You know what Hawaiians call us? You realize they have a name for foreigners?
Did not know that.
Vacationers?
Yeah. Not vacationers.
Right? No, I have no idea.
We are known as howlies.
Howlies?
Yes.
Howlies.
I'm sure that's a great term of endearment.
Sure. We'll go with that.
Yeah. Have you guys been to Hawaii?
No.
No.
Have
Man, yeah, I went a number of years ago. I didn't go to the Big Island. I went to Kauai, and it's like
Kauai, did you?
Because it was beautiful.
I'm sorry.
That was terrible, and it was
That was really bad.
So apparently, there's like 13 climates on our planet, somewhere around there. I'm going to get these numbers wrong, folks, I'm sure, but it's like 13 climates, and on that one island of Kauai, they have 9 of the 13 climates.
Oh wow!
And they only have like one real road, and it just does a loop, like a big C around the island. It starts at the lowest point and goes around up to the highest point. It's nuts. It was
I've been accused before of having a big C. Sorry.
You do understand that if I throw something to you today, it's glass.
Exactly. We got to find a way to work in the CSI stinger.
No, we really don't. I wonder what percentage of our audience has any clue or ever has listened to that show.
Well, first of all, you would watch the show because it's a TV show. Right. So, and it's a pretty popular show, CSI Miami. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's been around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never watched it.
I've never watched it either, but I know that
I love it.
The character in that show, who's played by the actor who I can't think of right now, not David Duchovny, but the redheaded guy.
Yeah,
from NYPD Blue.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, him.
You know what I'm talking about?
We've discussed it before.
Yeah. Ever tell you about my Sam Adams beer story?
Yes.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
He likes to do that like every episode. Oh, man. All right.
Should we pop these open?
Yes, let's do it. We need beer.
Man.
Start it off.
You gotta hear it pop up.
So while he's doing that, I'm going to describe it for those who are listening. It does come in a bottle. I don't know if it comes in a can as well.
It actually does now come in a can as well.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So I'm assuming it's going to follow the same color scheme, but the bottle is a brown glass with a really bright light blue.
It's like a teal.
Yeah, I'll trade it with you, Mike.
Almost a teal blue label on it in big letters, Kona Big Wave.
Yeah.
And then they've got the hibiscus flower in front center, and then some big wave, and then 4 guys on a kayak.
Kayak.
So yeah, looks cool. It's nice.
Go ahead and hand me the bottle real quick.
Oh, here you go.
And I'll get it up to the camera.
Oh,
yeah. It's the most cumbersome studio. Here we go.
Now you can pour yourself out of that one and
Look at
start
that.
over here.
Right.
So let's pour it and see what it looks like, so we can describe it to folks. And
I will do that.
And then we'll give it a nose.
Well, let me do the.
Thank you, Jim.
Right.
All right.
Can't really hear it, but you hear the.
So it leaves a good micro bubble head on there that sticks around. It's not going away fast at all.
Well, it's a deep orangey yellow.
Yep. Light orange. Very, very ripe lemon.
You guys filled
color.
those to the brim. My goodness. I'm going to put some more.
We're not amateurs, Jim.
We're not. You may have seen us on a podcast.
That makes you a professional.
That's good. So, nose is nice. Very light,
It is.
very crisp, very refreshing. It's a little lemony.
It does have some subtle, citrusy, floral undertones.
Bring
which
that mic a
normally-
little closer to yourself there, Jim.
Oh, sorry.
It gets in the way of the beer.
Exactly. But yeah, citrus, a little florally undertones. They're subtle. You don't really normally get those in a lager, but
Almost pineapple.
yeah. And I don't drink a ton of lagers, but this is one of my go-tos.
I like the fact that Jim is wearing a T-shirt with the state of Tennessee on it, and just in the state of Tennessee, it just says beer.
I actually got this at Craft Brewed. They closed down about 3 or 4 weeks ago.
Really?
So,
Did they?
Yeah. So yeah, me and my buddies went over there and helped them celebrate closing down.
I didn't know that, man. I like that place.
I did too. That's a cool place. So
What a deal. I'm assuming it was because of all the growing of Nashville, they probably sold and
could
made
be. Yeah, it was a
quite
little cryptic, on social media for the reasons, but yeah, wish them well, whatever they're doing now.
Yeah, they were always really nice and had a great selection.
Oh yeah, it's fantastic. So
Even the bottle says Liquid Aloha on it. Did you pick up on that? Mm-hmm. Okay.
no, I think they've done a great job of kind of creating a lager with, like you said, those subtle citrusy floral undertones that you get a lot in IPAs.
Yeah.
But it makes it a little refreshing, crisp.
That's
Finishes
the
clean.
most that's the most unique lager I've tasted as far as flavors you don't expect.
It's kind of like, I don't know if it's not flat, but it doesn't have like a punchy taste to it right off the bat. It's kind of
Clean
neutral.
and crisp. It's just kind of neutral, and then you start getting the flavors, all the fruit that comes at the very end. It's more fruit than I would normally expect out of something like this.
Did you mention that the actual state of Hawaii is on the bottle? It's on the glass of the bottle.
Oh, I didn't notice.
Yeah. So it says Liquid Aloha, and the bottle actually has a map of Hawaii.
Cool. Jim, was there any info about this particular beer, the Big Wave?
Whoa, good catch, Jim.
There.
No, mainly just like you said, the subtle undertones of citrusy, floral, those type of things. And I think for those of you out there who are drinking Coronas or this and that by the pool at the lake, this would definitely be one you'd want to maybe give
agree.
a shot to on a weekend, right?
'Cause from afar, it doesn't look like a light beer.
Right.
It looks like a manly, heavy beer,
Yes.
like you're just going to cut it with a knife and a fork.
Definitely more dense looking than a Corona.
Right. But it has a light feel to it, so you can enjoy it by the seaside or by the poolside. I would completely agree with you, Jim.
Yeah, and definitely, I mean, drop a lime in it, orange, orange slice, lime, whatever, and it definitely finishes well. It holds flavor throughout.
You would hope that any beer that comes from a place with that much beach and sun
Yeah.
would be a refreshing, light beer that you
would
could easily
think.
drink on the beach, and this definitely does that.
But to
Liquid
Jim's
Aloha.
point, it's still a little bit manly, a little heavier than drinking the Corona Lights, the Corona Premiers, Modelo Ors, those type of things. So,
Guys, if you're sitting around the pool drinking this in a glass, everyone's going to look at you and be like, "He's a man."
he is a man.
That's right.
He is drinking a heavy beer. At
He
the pool.
knows well. He knows the kind of beer. He doesn't care if it's 95 with 80% humidity. He will eat his beer by the pool.
Yeah.
Like a man.
Eat his beer by the pool.
There's a reason why he's got a hairy chest and back. So,
And segue him from that, I mean, it's definitely not very bitter, as back hair would be.
the ladies will want to make you.
Bitter
Ladies
back
will
hair.
say to you, "Hey, we want you to make a map of Hawaii on our back if they see you drinking."
I give Jim Tony an A for effort for the attempt at a segue from back hair to not bitter.
Go for
I'm so
man
lost
batter.
right now. God.
We're gonna need that map of Hawaii to get us back on track.
Yes.
But anyway, definitely a solid lager option.
And we're off to a strong
There's the imagery.
start. I love it.
I've heard that kind of a thing referred to as the map of Hawaii before, and I thought that was the most hilarious thing. It was Jay Moore who actually brought that up. It's you have no idea what I'm talking about, Mike.
Not at all.
Really?
No,
No.
Oh wow! I guess the joke fell flat then.
not like this beer.
Do I have to explain it?
I don't know if it's a good idea to.
Guys,
Or not.
the ladies will want you to create a map of Hawaii on their belly if you drink this in public and they see you.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay, now you get it.
Yep.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. Wait,
But
how does he derail me so quickly
It's
every episode? I love it.
Now you know if you ever want to use that metaphor, you can.
Well, yeah, we'll see if yeah.
It's all about word pictures.
Okay, so there is no segue. We're just getting back on track, folks. Okay, anybody get any other flavors from this? Anything else that stands out? No?
nothing really else. I think the other nice thing about this too, though, is it is now readily available almost anywhere.
Really? Where did you get this, Mike? Or did you get it, Jim?
It was a local beer store.
Yeah, but it's
Local
also,
beer store.
But
Okay.
you're going to find it at Publix. You're going to find it at Kroger's. You're going to be able to find this beer. Unlike some of the other ones on the podcast that are a little bit harder to find, you got to go to more specialty shops. This Big Wave Lager will be pretty much anywhere you're going.
Yeah, that's kind of one of the reasons. I know we do a lot of beers that are only in a certain regional area. So every once in a while, I figure something that would be easily accessible pretty much anywhere.
Yeah.
Which I thought would be the case, by the way, with Einstock
Oh yeah,
from Iceland.
the white ale.
Because we get it here.
Yep.
My buddy in North Carolina cannot get it.
Oh, really?
Can't find it.
Oh wow.
And I'm like, it's closer than we are. How does
Right,
that? What do they just
exactly.
fly over? They just totally skip North Carolina. But anyway, so you never know where distribution is odd.
No, it really is. And that's why, yeah, I'm glad that you kind of brought something that's produced to the masses that guys can get. And it's something that a lot of, like I said, again, you're at the grocery store, you're trying to pick up some lagers for the weekend, just give this one a shot. And I definitely think you'll be impressed. Kona also has some of my favorite IPAs. So they do have across the spectrum. Those are a little bit harder to find here and there, but their Big Wave Lager is pretty much everywhere.
Right.
It's good. I'm a fan of this one.
It is very good.
It's full flavor. Do we know what the alcohol is?
4x4.
Yeah.
4.4.
4x4.
Yeah.
4x4.
All right. So you can go beach crawling.
That's right. It'll get you off roading.
Yeah, low IBUs. I mean, it's not bitter at all.
No, it's really not. It is a
and
very
it's-
clean, refreshing beer.
It really is.
I would-
For an IPA, right?
Yep. No.
No, it's a lager.
It's a lager.
Lager. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would absolutely be okay having this at any point in time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Man,
Jim,
the
this
going.
could replace your Miller Lights.
I'm when we hit those types of beers, it's typically Mick Ultra.
Okay. Oh, then this is.
But I gotta
Easily
say,
surpasses.
yeah,
that,
a few more
that.
calories, but
Since
the
I've
calories
been-
are worth it.
since I've been partaking in this show with you guys, I've been more selective about trying different beers and bringing them home. And my wife is now doing the sniff test and
Oh,
what
nice.
do you think it would pair with, that kind of thing. We went to Pennsylvania recently and had some really decent stuff up there.
Okay.
Cool.
I should have kept track of it. And did I take pictures of it and send it to you, Mike?
I don't think so.
I should have. Done.
Yeah.
I'm stupid.
Where in Pennsylvania?
Lancaster.
Okay. Oh, that's right. You did tell me.
And then we went to Scranton and had some local beers there as well.
Okay. I when I went to Philly, I went to Yards a number of years ago, and Yards Brewing I was very impressed with.
Really?
We had mentioned it on an early episode. If anybody was, it was not. We didn't review them because I couldn't bring them back. I flew and didn't have checked bags.
Does anybody want any more? You guys tapped out there or what? Everybody kind of siphoned this thing right down.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
did go quickly, didn't it? Go
Yeah,
ahead,
take
Jim.
it quick. Go
ahead.
finish that off.
Come
for
on
you.
over here, Jim.
But yeah, Yards had they do some of our founding fathers' recipes, like George Washington, a recipe that
wow.
he did for beer. Ben Franklin did a recipe, and I think Thomas Jefferson. And they're all really good, and they keep them to the original recipe. And I was really impressed. So yeah, it was kind of neat. What would this pair well with? What do you think?
I mean, grilled chicken sandwich, probably some grilled shrimp. Seaside.
Yeah, like
fare.
ceviche.
Yeah.
Fish
Mexican.
tacos.
Yep.
Yeah, I think those type of things.
Street tacos.
Yeah, street
for sure.
tacos.
This. So you mentioned a lot of the Mexican foods. This would be a great replacement. If anybody likes Mexican lagers and they want something similar, but to get outside the box a little bit, this would be a good version for them to try.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
It, like I said, with having some of that undertones, some of the citrusy undertones, it's kind of almost could be like a gateway to then trying some session IPAs to try to if you don't drink pale ales, IPAs.
What's typically at the Mexican restaurants? It's what's the name of the beer?
Dos Equis?
Yes.
Yeah,
This is almost like a lighter version of that.
Yeah.
In
I
a
like
way.
this much better.
Yeah, I do too.
That's very good. I think this would be great at a luau. Have
Luau, some Hawaiian rolls.
barbecue pork,
Yeah. Oh yeah. I could see that.
because that
I hadn't
fruitiness would
tasted
go
it.
great with that.
or just pair well with sitting out on the porch.
That's right.
just enjoying the afternoon. Like
And then
that's,
sitting there by the pool.
oh yeah,
Yeah. Look at the beer I'm drinking. You see how dark it is. We're gonna put a map of Hawaii on your butt. Sorry,
just don't take off your shirt, Jim.
I won't.
Oh, thank you.
Are you? Well, that's an interesting. When you guys go swimming, I know Mike. You're probably showing your pierced nipples when you go swimming, right?
When I go swipping?
Swipping. Do you know that Mike does have pierced nipples?
No, I don't.
Not anymore.
Nope.
Did not know that.
Well, you had them pierced at one point,
I had one.
and then are
Just
they
one
still,
hurt enough. I was like, I'm good. One's
Are
good.
they? Is it like a pencil eraser now, or it can't go down? So Jim, when you go swimming, are you a shirt on guy or a shirt off guy?
I'm a shirt off guy.
Who the heck
you?
is a shirt on guy?
Right.
I'm a shirt on guy.
No,
Are you?
I've got friends that are shirt on guys. Yeah. Like, now, admittedly, I love being at the beach, at the lake, at a pool. I don't get in the water a ton, though.
I like staying in the water if it's pool. Pool and ocean. Lake,
Yeah.
not so much.
No,
lake,
lake
it has
not
to
at
be
all.
off of a boat.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like using the beach at a lake.
Yeah.
No.
But yeah, definitely a shirt off guy. I'm sure a lot of people would prefer me to keep it on, but hey,
Right.
that's their problem.
Yeah. I am for the first time. So I went out to that boat day we had a while back with our networking group, and I did
What'd
not
you have boat
realize.
day? You didn't invite me?
No,
I guess
it was
nobody
just,
wanted
it was
to see
our-
that.
Yeah, we wanted to have the shirt on guy.
Right.
No, it was just our little networking group did a boat outing thing. It was a really good time, and
We're on Percy Priest.
no, we went to Old Hickory and went out. Big boat, really nice captain, really nice boat, great time. And we all jump off the top. It was one of those triple decker things, so you get way up and dive off.
that's
of it.
fun.
Yeah, it was cool. And I did not realize, as being Italian, that my Italian had left me.
It's racist.
Like I was so pale white. I was like, oh my god! I didn't realize it because I hadn't been out near water in ages. When I used to live at the beach, I was like this table, and I was like, whoa.
For those of you listening, the table is brown.
Right.
Yes.
Thank you. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Totally different shade of Mike. Yeah, I'm trying to get it back. I'm finally catching up a little bit. It's been years when I lived at the beach. It was different.
Well, it's got to say something that we went back and had seconds. Well, at least Jim and I did.
Yeah,
I would, but I knew there was only so much.
Sorry, yeah, I didn't share with Mike.
If that says anything, I would say that's a good thing.
It is good. Like I said, like Mike said, it's a good alternative. It's just a way to kind of dip your toes into some different kind of beers, craft beer, lagers. On a lighter side of things, finish is clean.
Yeah.
Definitely, if you buy this, zero complaints.
Yeah. I'm saying 8.75 maps of Hawaii.
Gotcha. For a lager, I give this probably, 9.5. 9.5. Yeah, it's one of my go-to lagers. So yeah,
nice.
You definitely will not be disappointed.
No, I agree. I think if we were rating this this big wave,
and it sounds like Jim and I are rating this, so
yeah.
we are. Right?
That's what I'm doing. Yeah. So if I was to say, hey, there's a big wave we're about to surf, that's going to be probably a 9 out of 10 on the size of wave. It's fantastic. I drink this anytime. I think it's very good.
Are we saying size of wave or maps of Hawaii? I kind of postured.
I am not following.
You're not doing that?
I am not following Jim McCarthy's train of thought into all of this. Good try. What else could we say? Is there anything else that's interesting about this? I think we pretty much covered it.
I think we've covered it. I mean, nice, cool looking bottle. Great tasting beer. So definitely go out and get some this weekend.
Yeah, I'd recommend this. Anybody gets a chance, find the Kona Big Wave beer and give it a
I will
shot.
say they did kind of rebrand it.
Really?
That the whole liquid Aloha was kind of a rebranding versus just what used to be the Kona Big Wave.
Okay.
So I guess they thought.
What did we learn?
We learned that a lager can have some citrusy floral undertones.
And seem light.
Yes.
And get you the babes by the pool.
Exactly.
If it's in a glass.
Even if you have back hair.
That's right.
Right. So,
Hey, that guy.
What about the
that
women
guy's
who
a
drink it?
shirt-on swimmer, but you know what? That's a good beer he's drinking. I like him. Yeah.
And also, guys, always on the hunt for sponsorships. If you know anybody or if you're part of a liquor store that has a lot of these types of beers, a big variety, we'd love to partner with you and do all that fun stuff. So if you want an opportunity to get in the ground floor of something potentially big, now's the time.
Yep.
Reach out to Mike.
Reach out at the Ales and Tales podcast at gmail.com. Let us know.
Mike will exhibit his masterful sales skills on you because he is a master closer.
I am no salesman.
And when he's fishing, he is a master baiter.
Thank you. And what a way to end
and there
it.
goes the sponsorship.
Yes.
You got to be okay with a little blue
Awesome.
ground.
Well, thanks so much for having me on this episode, Mike.
Yeah, man. Glad to have you again. Yeah, we're going to record a few and let you guys catch up and listen in with us next time. In the meantime, go find something like this and give it a shot. It's good stuff.
Right on. How can people find and follow us?
I already said it at the beginning.
Well, say it again at the end for crying out loud.
This is my marketing guy, by the way.
That's right.
So, at the Ales and Tales podcast.com, at the Ales and Tales podcast on Instagram, on Facebook at the Ales and Tales podcast,
And YouTube, right?
and YouTube at youtube.com/ at the Ales and Tales podcast.
We should just probably put it all under one moniker at some point.
Kind of makes sense. Look for the Ales and Tales podcast. You'll find us. All right. Till next time.